the runner. Lisa had always loved running. Ever since she was a little girl, she would run around the park with her friends, feeling the wind in her hair and the joy in her heart. She dreamed of becoming a professional runner someday and competing in the Olympics. But when she was 16, she was diagnosed with a rare bone disease that affected her legs. The doctors told her that she would never run again and that she had to use a wheelchair for the rest of her life. Lisa was devastated. She felt like her life was over and that she had lost her identity and purpose. She became depressed and isolated herself from her friends and family. She refused to go to school or do anything that reminded her of her passion. She spent most of her days in her room, watching TV and crying. One day, her mother came into her room with a surprise. She had bought Lisa a pair of running blades, which were prosthetic limbs designed for amputees who wanted to run. She told Lisa that she had enrolled her in a local running club for people with disabilities, and that she wanted Lisa to give it a try. Lisa was reluctant at first. She didn't think she could run with artificial legs, and she was afraid of being judged by others. She felt like she didn't belong in the running world anymore. But her mother persuaded her to at least give it a chance and promised to support her all the way. Lisa agreed to go to the running club with her mother. There, she met other people who had similar challenges as hers, but who didn't let them stop them from pursuing their dreams. They welcomed Lisa with open arms and encouraged her to join them in their training sessions. Lisa felt nervous and awkward at first. She struggled to balance on her blades and felt like she was moving slower than a snail. She fell down several times and scraped her knees and elbows. She wanted to give up and go home. But then she looked around and saw the determination and happiness on the faces of her new friends. They cheered her on and helped her get back up. They told her stories of how they overcame their own obstacles and how they learned to love running again. They inspired Lisa to keep trying and to believe in herself. Gradually, Lisa started to improve. She learned how to adjust to her blades and how to use them to propel herself forward. She felt the familiar sensation of running again and realized how much she missed it. She felt alive and free again. She also made new friends at the club, who became like a second family to her. They supported each other and motivated each other to reach their goals. They shared their joys and sorrows and celebrated their achievements together. Lisa decided to enter a local race with her friends. It was a 5K run for charity, and it was open to everyone. Lisa was nervous, but excited. She wanted to prove to herself that she could still run and that she could still enjoy it. She lined up at the start line with her friends, wearing a smile on her face. She looked ahead at the finish line and felt a surge of adrenaline. She heard the gun go off and started to run. She ran with all her heart, feeling the wind in her hair and the joy in her heart again. She ran past people who cheered for her and who admired her courage and strength. She ran with gratitude for her mother, who never gave up on her, and for her friends, who gave her hope and confidence. She crossed the finish line with tears in her eyes. She had done it. She had run again. She had fulfilled her dream. She hugged her mother and friends, who were waiting for her with pride and love. They congratulated her on her achievement and told her how proud they were of her. Lisa felt a wave of emotion wash over her. She realized how far she had come and how much she had grown. She realized that she had not lost anything, but gained everything. She realized that she was still a runner, and she was happy.